So dear children, if I am taking the example of you itself, okay, you. If I am suddenly changing you the school and I am going to put you for some other school, suddenly can you adjust for that place, children? No, is it? It will take you few days or few months to adjust for that school. Why I am giving you that example means for any kind of the living being, either it may be the animals or the birds, they have to live in certain place means they are living and leading their life happily because the particular area which the animals have been stayed having the plenty of the water, food, shelter, and that particular place the animal which is been living is been protected area, is it? So many kind of the animals may stay in different kinds of the places, is it, which is suitable for them for either the food or the shelter or protecting from the enemies or the climatic conditions, etc. etc. I told you in the beginning itself the example. If you are going to change your house from Magadi to, you have been shifted your house to Maharashtra. The climate from, if we compare to Magadi to Maharashtra, is it same, children? No. It is varying, is it? Suddenly you have been shifted from Magadi to Maharashtra means their climate, their kind of the food, everything is different from here. Exactly, it takes for you for 6 months to adjust for that climate and place, is it? So the same thing happens for our animals also. Suppose example of animal, camel or lion. This lion, I am going to take the example of the one of the wild animal. I am going to get lion and I'll bring one bone and I'll keep that lion in my house. Will that lion stay freely in my house in the cage? No, is it? If the same lion, if I'm going to leave it freely in the forest, how happily it stays, is it? It has the freedom to walk, run, sleep, sit, everything in the forest. It will hunt the animals, it will eat. But everything I am providing inside the cage, will it be happily staying in the cage, children? No, is it? And if I am going to take the example of the cow and buffaloes which are staying in our Magadi area, and I am going to leave our cow to Rajasthan. Will the cow from my area will be adjusted and suitable for the climate of Rajasthan, children? Exactly no. Why means the climate is very much different from here to Rajasthan. Is it? Our cow and our goat or the sheep, everything, anything it may be, it cannot survive for many days in that place. Why means the animals which have been adjusted in our area got completely adjusted here. Whereas the animals which have been born in Rajasthan, like example like camel and different kinds of the snakes, etc., have been adjusted to that climate. This concept I am going to call that as animal adaptations. And before that, you have to know what is the meaning of habitat. So what is habitat means whichever there is a environment, right environment, good environment, just right for an animal to live in certain place. Whichever environment which is suitable for an animal to live and adjust in that place, we are going to call them as the habitat. Got it, children? So we are going to study about few animal adaptation. So generally we are going to see many different types of the animals living in different parts of the world, is it? Same kind of the animals we cannot found in every place on the earth, is it? The common example is, if you are going to take the example of polar bear. It's one of the bear which is staying only in very cold region. Is it? Like in Himalayas, snowfall regions only we are going to find polar bear. Why not our bear? In our forest, in Savandurga forest, we are going to find different kinds of bear, not polar bear. But these polar bear, why they are going to stay in snowfall cold region means they have been adapted to cold condition. Okay, the process of adjustments of any animals or the plants according to the surroundings in which they live is called adaptation. Because polar bear has been completely adjusted to snowfall region, because God has been given them a thick fur on the skin which keeps them to keep their body very warm. So what it will do? It has been completely adjusted to polar regions. Got it, children? And if I'm going to take the example of the fish or the shark or anything which is living in the water. If I'm going to bring the fish and shark outside the water means it will stay? No. Big sharks, big fishes which are found in the oceans, if I'm going to put that in the river also means it cannot stay for many days. Why means those kind of the animals have properly adjusted to the certain oceans, certain water. So it can stay, it can lead their life happily. Got it, children? I said you already the example. The children who are staying in BNPS school, suddenly I am going to change your school to any other school means, can you stay happily? No, because you will miss our swimming pool, our garden area, our good teacher, our principal, our vice principal, everyone we are going to miss, no? You are going to see everything different change in your in your new school. So you cannot adjust there for few days. That is called adaptation. What it means? Any kind of the process of the adjustment of the animals or the plants or even it may be the human beings according to the surroundings in which we live are called adaptation. Got it, children? I hope so you have been understood.